Speaking of XM really fast, a lot of people have figured out why we've been talking to the Apprentice people.
Oh, they saw that. I read that on the message board. It's like, oh, now we see why the Apprentice was on the show.
I was giving hints.
Were you?
Yeah, I was saying.
Your hints stink, though. They turn into conspiracy posts.
I was giving hints going, oh, God, we got to talk to this guy. Oh, God, I got to watch the show tonight.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, XM Satellite Radio takes center stage on Donald Trump's The Apprentice on NBC Thursday, a week from tonight, at 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Erik Logan featured all over.
ELO, our own ELO, is going to be on The Apprentice.
Next Thursday.
Maybe a celebrity.
Maybe he could call the show today and give us a little tease on what it's all about.
Maybe that's why he didn't answer my phone call last night.
You called ELO?
When you call ELO, how long before you get an ELO return phone call?
Seconds?
Yeah. I called ELO, still waiting on an ELO phone call. Nothing from ELO. I went through Don Wicklund, and nothing against Wicklund, but I had to go over Wiki's head.
About what?
I got to go over Wiki's head.
The whole Victoria's Secret thing?
No, I could give a flying fuck about that. We were told we were going to the Victoria's Secret thing. Fashion show
last night.
You know, one of these celebrity things where you sit down and watch these whores parade up and down the runway, and it's hot, and then the press is there, so you get a little boost and stuff. It's the only reason any of the celebrities ever go to these things is, it's a publicity thing.
I don't know. It's Victoria's Secret, though, too.
Well, that's good, yeah. And we want to go, and we had an invite right up until, we never had an invite. Yeah, we never had an invite. We realized we never had an invite. Right up until, like, we were supposed to go. And then, you're not going. And I just wrote an email back to Wicklund. It was 2 simple words. Fuck everyone. That's what I wrote back to Don Wicklund. That was my email back to Wicklund. Of which, thank you, Don, I got a phone call from Don. But I left a message with ELO. I know that we are partnered with a wonderful corporation called General Motors, Opie.
That's right.
General Motors.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Yes, you know where we're going. But not in my SRX. We're going nowhere in that.
We found your door yesterday.
No,
we didn't get to that call. Go ahead.
And absolutely, no, we didn't. I don't want a door off a 2004 dented up friggin' green door on my blue thing. It's a 2005 SRX. More entitlement here, yes. More angry entitlement.
I'm getting into the entitlement mode. I got to listen to Anthony.
I need a new door.
What's wrong with his... What's wrong?
Now, I got a Caddy SRX for my girlfriend. She drives it. So she's in the parking lot of one of these stores over there in Great Neck, and some Jew broad in a Lexus is coming out of one of the aisles. And
in a Lexus.
And hits the door of the SRX.
Jesus. Okay.
Nothing big, but it dents the door and makes it so you can't even open the door anymore. Okay. Needs a new driver's side door.
A new one? They can't get somebody to undent it?
Undent? This is a 2005 vehicle. New fucking door.
Just undent.
And there is no undenting. It's curled. The hinges are fucked. I mean, it was hitting a perfect spot to fuck the door up.
There is undenting. We have to filter out entitlement.
No. When you drive around... You drive around uptown, and some Puerto Rican jumps out and goes, "You want me to take that dent out for you?" That's undenting. I've had that happen before. I had a Pathfinder with a dent in the back, and the guy's like, out of nowhere, I'm driving uptown, and he goes, "Anthony, you want that dent taken out?" No.
Anthony now lives as a fancy man. He lived in the trenches for many years. He ain't dealing with undenting anymore.
Here's the deal. I don't want undenting. I don't want to use door.
A new door is as much as a car.
Insurance company pays for it.
He doesn't give a fuck.
The insurance is paying for this. They already wrote a check. I have a check from Geico that is sitting on my desk at home. Yes, desk at home.
Wait a minute. Now here's the difference. Yes. Now here's a perfect example of when you get entitled, how you miss out on other people's situations. The fact is that this Jew broad hit the car and stayed to exchange information.
Oh yeah,
so that Geico could pay. Do you know what happens
Great Neck.
if someone dents my car door? I get it undented. You know why? Because I don't know who did it. They left. Or they shot me and said, don't you fucking open your mouth about this door, and they leave. So I got to pay for my undented door. A new door is something I would never even
There's
think
two worlds
of.
out there, Patrice. Two worlds.
This is a.
How about a door that's a different color? Would you go that route?
No! I don't want. This is a 2005 Caddy.
So what does ELO have to do with this?
All right, here's where I'm going with it.
He's like a very busy man.
Here's where I'm going.
And now it looks like he's going to be a TV star.
Busy man. Well, let me tell you something, busy man. I'm going up top. I'm going to the top. Is this Erik Logan?
Si, senor.
Or is this the actor that plays Erik Logan?
Yeah, really.
I'm the stunt double.
ELO, my good friend.
Anthony, listen, I did get your message, and I apologize. I was going to call you today. If I would have known it had to do with the door, my God, I would have absolutely called you.
I think he's being sarcastic.
I'm being serious. I know people.
That's what I figured. I know ELO is a power guy. He knows if there's a partnership between XM and General Motors, ELO knows people at General Motors that can go to Detroit, stop the assembly line. They pull that cord when someone gets their arm caught in like the assembly line. They boop and work stops, and they will walk up, grab a door that is bound for an SRX, and mail it to me. That's the power I know of ELO. I need a door.
Now, what I find funny about this whole thing, that it took a personal problem for Anthony to call our big boss.
Finally call. I leave him alone because he's a busy man. Like you said. He's a busy man.
Am I the only one obsessing about this radio show on a daily basis?
Here's the problem.
It's a personal problem for him to get a hold of the boss.
Here's the problem I had.
This guy runs XM?
Yeah.
The boss of XM, this guy. ELO.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
he wields a fucking samurai sword.
So there's connections at XM and Ford or whatever?
GM and XM have a relationship together. They're in business together with the XM satellite radio going into the General Motors cars right on the assembly line. It's a beautiful thing. I love my car. I love my XM in my vehicle. It's wonderful.
Wait, so you're saying he should just go in and go, hey, Lee. As in Lee Iacocca?
Yeah, well, that's Dodge.
Hey, look,
I don't know who
Lee's going.
Way to go, Patrice. You'll be hired by XM tomorrow.
What are you going to do? What the fuck do I know?
I don't know who the boss is either. If I did, I'd have called him.
What white businessman runs what I'm asking who ELO is?
The only reason I called ELO is because my day yesterday was like Roger and me. I was searching, I swear to God, I was that frustrated. I was searching for a top dog. I called my collision place that Geico sent me to.
Yeah.
And they said there are no doors anywhere for this vehicle. No doors.
Because they're not going to make a door without the car. What? It doesn't exist because they undent. Door is not a part.
Not on a brand new vehicle. You don't undent. You get a new door.
A gasket is a part. You know what a part is? Something you can take out yourself.
No one can remove a door. New goddamn door. Anthony. How long does it take to press out a door in Detroit?
Who deals with doors? Who? Puerto Ricans, man. People who you don't want to deal with.
I want a door that I know that the electronics are going to work. It's not like a door on an old friggin' Rambler. There's electronic work in there. You get a door without a dent, there could be 800 other things wrong with that door. There's a mirror system on that door that has to work properly. There's a cup holder. There's things on that door that could be so screwed up unless it's a brand new door.
Just throw the car away.
I came close. I called
the car away. Dude, Patrice, don't even laugh. A week from now, we will find out that he threw the car away.
Let me give you the timeline.
He threw away a perfectly good couch because some kid might have
wiped booger on it.
Might have wiped a booger on the couch.
No, he did. He wiped a booger.
But he never.
And then what? It might be bird flu on it, or
couldn't find the booger.
He couldn't find the booger
sitting on that couch, and that booger. On that couch?
A child's booger?
Yeah, child's booger.
But that's like a child's pee. It doesn't. It's not.
It's not really.
It's not evil. It's not evil.
It doesn't have the good stuff yet.
Yeah, a man's boogie is different, but a child's booger,
dude,
he's loving that booger.
He couldn't find the burger, which means the couch was obviously fine. That wasn't good enough for Anthony. He threw the couch away.
Gone.
Are you serious, dude?
Out in Z.
A nice
Actually, the guy that paid to haul it away to the garbage actually took it.
Yeah, this is a fraternity real evil behind those beautiful eyes, man. I don't understand. Anthony, why is he like this, man, Opie?
I grew up.
He was different when I first met him.
The situation I had, actually, one example is me and Opie went to an event for a radio station that we were working at. We both drove there. As we left the event, we stayed late to talk to people, so the parking lot was empty. When we came out, he actually thought the car that I had driven there in was an abandoned car that was left in the woods of the parking lot. I had to park like on the periphery of the parking lot.
That was at Spooky World.
That was at Spooky World up in Massachusetts.
He got the last possible
spot, and it was like kind of in the woods.
Kind of in the woods up on a slight hill.
He thought it was an abandoned. He goes, "What are you walking towards that? Don't go there. That might be dangerous."
Oh my God!
Puerto Rican family
living in my car. In that car.
Right, it was my car.
That's my car.
That was my car.
So Anthony has come a long way, and he's a fancy person now, and I guarantee he'll just throw the car away.
No, and if I could continue with my timeline of events of yesterday, you will see I came close to throwing the car away.
So what you're going to do, you're going to undent it and then get rid of it?
No, I was just going to throw it away.
No, he's going to throw the car away.
At the place I bought it, though, which I also called. First, I called the collision place. They say there's no doors anywhere. They go, you got to call Caddy Customer Service. Okay, I call Caddy Customer Service. They go, you got to call a dealer. I call a dealer. The dealer then sends me to the parts department, which then calls everywhere. They have, like, the computer system for everywhere. And I hear the guy going, oh, boy. Oh, no. He's typing just, oh, brother. He goes, I checked everywhere. He goes, I checked even Mexico. He goes, there are no doors to this vehicle available anywhere.
Yeah, this is Jim from this. We're at 146 over here in New York. Is there? You guys got a door? We need a blue caddy door.
No doors available. No doors. I call up, they have me call him, and he goes, you know what? I got two that came up on my computer. One's in Alabama, another one is in Ohio. Here are the numbers. Call them. So now I'm on the phone with some hillbilly going, we got a door, but it's damaged up pretty bad. I go, all right, thank you. Same thing with the other place I called, damaged door.
They just got a door that's just like your door.
They just found a door, yeah, just like my door.
Because you know why, Anthony?
There's probably some poor son of a bitch in California called for my door.
Because it's the only time a door goes into the system is when there's damage and someone's looking for a door. But what they have is some asshole in Ohio is looking for a door.
Because some Jew broad hits my car, I gotta now have an old door.
Undented.
No, undented is old, damaged door. I want brand new door. Brand new car, brand new door.
Just.
So now I'm fuming.
Don't even bother.
Now I'm fuming. So now I call the place I bought the car at in Jersey, and I go to talk to my guy there, and he's gone because car dealers are like those guys in the old days with the covered wagons and the elixirs. This one is wonderful. It cures baldness and everything. And then you try to find him 2 seconds later. Oh, he's gone. That guy's gone. Car salesmen are scum of the earth, by the way. Just want to say that.
Well, can he do something? Can ELO?
Well, I hadn't even gotten to the ELO point yet. So I call up the car dealership, and I call the head general sales manager, who's still there. And the woman goes, he's on vacation. He'll be back in 2 weeks. And then I start getting mad. I go, okay, when Michael left, who did he tap on the shoulder and say, you're in charge? Because that's who I want to talk to right now. She goes, well, I need to know your problem. So I explain the problem to her. She goes, you have to talk to parts first. I go, I don't want to talk to parts. They don't have my part. She goes, but if you talk to parts, then you can talk to the other guy. I go, and here's where I said I'm going to throw the car away. I go, because if this doesn't get resolved, I am driving this vehicle to your dealership at Jersey, dropping this piece of shit off at the front door, and you could deal with it. I'll stop making payments. When they say, why aren't you paying? I say, I gave it back. I gave it fucking back. I'm buying a goddamn Porsche Cayenne. You go fuck yourself with your SRX. I need a fucking door. And again, the big run around the parts guy again with the woof, making noises into the phone as he types. Finally told me, call up your collision place. Sent me in a big circle. I said, I called him already. It was over. I hung the phone up. I threw the phone. Said, motherfuckers. And then I go, you know, ELO. Let me call ELO. Relationship with General Motors. Perhaps someone on the inside can get me a door.
How many times have you called ELO before this?
I can answer that one, Patrice.
Oh, no.
Probably never.
This is the problem.
I've never called ELO.
Here's what you should have did. Call him 4 times before the door.
You guys see it the wrong way. You guys see it as I'm only calling because I need something. I see ELO as being so busy, I will look at other ways of solving a problem.
That's some pimp shit.
I am looking at other ways to solve. We've solved problems before without having to drag ELO in. We'll do it later. But this problem reached the point, and I tried, reached the point where I now have to go to the power broker, the guy that has relationships with higher-ups at General Motors, Erik Logan, to help me out getting a door.
Now, ELO, can you get yourself a door?
You know, I can, actually. And that's why I don't think there's any doors left, because it's sort of like, you know, how you have extra CDs at record companies. They have extra doors in General Motors. They're just laying around.
ELO, there's got to be a way that someone could just snatch one off the line, the big assembly line.
I don't see this to be a problem.
You don't?
I don't. I mean, it's a door.
I love this man.
People have problems. People go to stores. I need a door. I need a new engine. Need a hood.
But I've been through the whole thing where I went through every avenue to try to get a door, and they say there just aren't any. They're what they call back ordered. So there's a whole bunch of people, I guess, waiting for a door.
That's what the problem is. If something's
I need to be.
It means you're in the wrong place in the line to get the door.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I need to get up in the queue a bit further. I need to be at the front of the door line.
I wish I could call a white man to get me a door. To even think. To do that, man. I'm just getting the PBA cards. This is what my career. My career is getting me.
1995.
Exactly. They rip PBA cards.
He walks around with a police plaque, ELO, on his car.
With a cop on his head.
Is there any way through your relationship with General Motors that maybe my spot in the line could be moved up a little further to help? Because I love to get on and talk well about General Motors and the vehicles that I bought. I have 2 General Motors vehicles, 2 Cadillacs. I have my Escalade, which I'm very happy with. I love it. I love the XM unit in there. The way it's integrated into the whole navigation system. I love it. And then
XM comes with the whole thing now.
And the SRX, the same thing. It's a great vehicle.
I got a Z70. I got a Suburban. I didn't get built-in XM. I got a 2004.
2004.
You gotta get something that's dated after 1985.
I got a 2004 Z71.
2004. You need a 2005.
Well, you need to call ELO.
You got to upgrade.
Yeah. Hey, ELO.
There you go.
Let me get an X.
Click. Oh, what happened to ELO? He's gone.
Erik, I would be indebted to you.
All I want is a little old radio. I don't want no goddamn door.
Who's the president?
Right now.
Who's the president of General Motors these days? I don't know.
The chairman is a guy named Rick Wagner.
Rick Wagner, who I love the guy.
Yes.
Rick Wagner, please, if I could just get a door. I really need this door.
Yeah.
And I need a windshield wiper.
I'm going to make this a priority. I'm going to work on this door this morning. I may actually before the end of the show.
Thank you so much. It is the front driver's side door.
Of a 2005 SRX.
2005. Blue chip is the color. SRX.
Blue chip SRX. Got it.
Yes. Erik, thank you so very much.
We got to talk to Erik about The Apprentice, too. That's happening next Thursday?
Anthony, do you want me to focus on The Apprentice or your door?
Right now, The Apprentice, because you're the star here.
Oh, please. It's radio, so.
Huh?
That's why I'm mad. I'm going to grab you a radio when I just go for the gift bag.
People are calling me a door diva. How can I be a door diva?
Yes, man. I cannot believe I'm watching this, man.
New door. You know, I love how we can open up windows to each other's world, Patrice. You have shown me things. Well, that night at the Halloween party when we talked about relationships. And you were talking about your girl, and I had no comprehension of how you treat your woman, how she treats you, the relationship there. It was a window to a world I have no clue about. And this now is opening up a little of the white man
I would never think, even if I had a friend that knew how to get doors, I wouldn't go, let me call my man, he can get me a door and shit. I would go, damn, where can I go to get this goddamn door fixed and this dent out of it without them smashing up inside or stealing something out of my car?
New door.
Because I look in where they put the doors, there's a lot of springs, there's all type of
gadgetry.
And I go, this can't come off. Why would I even think about taking this shit off?
There are people that know where every piece goes, Patrice. Yeah. They take it off, and it's not even like they have spare parts left over.
When did you think to get a door? Like, when did you think that you would get a new door?
The second I got the call that the door was hit, it was in my head, new door.
New door?
Not used door. Not collision door.
The shittiest car that someone's scared to get in to there's process in life.
The first car I got after my piece of crap was a what did I have? A Cougar.
Oh, that's right.
I had a Cougar.
A black Cougar?
Black Cougar, tinted windows, this thing, and it was my first new vehicle I've ever owned.
He pimped it up, too. He pimped it out.
I loved this thing, and since then, I've been a fancy driving man. I need a fancy vehicle.
His first car, he just left on the side of the road.
Yeah, it blew up in Mamaroneck, that one that looked abandoned, and I just got out and left it there.
And rented a U-Haul,
I went to a U-Haul place because I knew you could rent it for like $29 one way, and just rented a U-Haul, drove that the rest of the way home, and left my car there.
It's
probably
illegal?
still in Mamaroneck.
Well, it's probably not a good thing to do.
Yeah, because you have to
It was before I was fancy.
But how'd you learn how to get new doors? Like, I would not know to ask this.
It's just as your bank account goes up, you learn these things.
You just learn these things. I'm still at dented door level.
Dented door. Patrice, I pray for you that someday you will insist on a new door.
I'll call Elo. Man, listen, you know anybody I know? I need somebody to help get a dinner.
I need a new door.
I know this Puerto Rican that works for XM.
Let's get back to Elo. So, Elo, The Apprentice, next Thursday.
Yes, buddy.
You're the big star, huh?
I don't know if I'm the big star. It's Donald's show. There's really no star bigger than him, though. So. And
rumor has it we might get Donald on our show next
week. I think we're going to make that happen. I think you're going to get the Trumpster Thursday morning on your show, like 7:10, 7:15.
Whoa! But a week from tonight, The Apprentice is all about XM, and Erik Logan's one of the judges. Lee Abrams down there in Washington.
Do you get to mouth off to anybody?
You know what? I mouthed off about some people to Lee because the goof-up that happens, which is actually a pretty big one, makes it real easy for us to make our decision. So,
what was the big goof-up? Being in control of the Opie and Anthony marketing plan?
No, it's a small goof-up, but this is a big goof-up, though. This was I'm still under an NDA, so I really can't disclose a lot of things.
All right, we just know that it's all about XM next Thursday on The Apprentice.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the two teams have to pick up they have to pick out an artist. And they have some artists, and they have to write a song. They have to produce a song. They have to pitch Lee and Lisa and I, and then we choose which one of these two records based upon airplay on the air, because we actually did it on the air back in earlier this year. And callers called up and talked about the two songs, and then we make a choice of which one it is, and whichever one gets added to the playlist wins, and then the other team has to go to the boardroom.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
And XM Canada?
XM Canada coming soon.
And we're part of the programming lineup?
I am staring at a channel lineup right now that says The Opie and Anthony Show.
So wow.
Yeah.
Now, see? This is a guy that gets things done. Erik Logan.
Absolutely.
Well, Erik Logan promised we'd have a bigger audience than Howard, and he's proven it on a daily basis.
Also, and you'll have it again.
Also, the DirecTV deal starts Monday, right?
Starts on the 15th, yeah. So is that Monday or Tuesday?
Oh, starts on the 15th.
Yeah,
we're going to be heard on DirecTV as well. Any other big things going on with XM?
Tons of big things. Tons of big things. I'm working on...
Don't... not when I need stuff. Erik, by the way, that was Opie hanging up on you, not Anthony. I have total faith in you, and I would never have hung up like that. Respect. What a scumbag. He asks him a question.
He falls for it every time.
And every time he answers, and every time you hang up.
What's the big things going on?
He's such a scumbag.
Well, in 2 weeks, we have a...
Click.
What the... What?
He's still talking, too.
Do you think he hangs up his phone very uncomfortably, or you think he just like, that's just what they do?
Some guys, if he listens to the show.
No, I think it's more of an uncomfortable thing.
Next phone call.
He does this. He clears it.
Yeah. Let's see what my next thing to do today is.
Next call, HP. Let me just say that.
HP.
If this one doesn't go through, next call is to HP himself, Panero. I'm going up. up. But I have total faith in ELO. ELO will get me my door.